My name is Sarah Werner, and this is my story. I've always been a pretty disciplined person. I've always had a lot of responsibility and organization skills, and a lot of that comes from growing up with horses and having them all my life. And then I participated in 4-H for 10 years. And through that 4-H experience, I learned a lot of my responsibility and organization skills, and that's what has helped develop and shape me to be who I am today. I've always been raised tough, and when something goes wrong, you fall down, you get back up again. Whether it's riding horses, you get back on. Whether it's running through my exercise, you keep pushing yourself, through when you get to the end. And also now I do Zumba, and those classes, you go hard until it's over. And so unless something is seriously wrong, I rarely will complain about it. Even with my running, sometimes after a long run or a hard run, I would have a sharp, intense pain in my abdominal area and not really know why, but looking back now, it all makes sense. My husband Wes and I, we've been married almost 3 years now, and in the beginning we just took things, slow. We wanted to have time to get to have our own lives and travel to see family and do different things with friends. And then now as time's gone on a little farther, we're getting ready to wanting to start a family. I've always known that pregnancy can take time and it's not something to stress about, but as time went on, we thought something probably should have happened by now. I went to Franciscan St. Elizabeth East because we had discovered I had a fibroid and some polyps in my uterus, and we also had discovered that my ovaries are not functioning correctly. So when we did the removal of the fibroid and polyps, we also scoped the ovaries, knowing that I was not ovulating. And when we did that, we discovered I had severe stage 4 endometriosis. And Dr. Hoverslin recommended that I have the Da Vinci surgery to remove the endometriosis. I trust Dr. Hoverslin, and so we scheduled the surgery for the Da Vinci, and especially knowing that I would have such a quick recovery time, there's apprehension you're going into a surgery, but to get to where Wes and I want to be with our lives, I know that's what was good for me and that I was in good hands. Dr. Hoverslin had told me there would be about 2 weeks of low energy and just not feeling the greatest. But just the day after my surgery, I went for a short walk in my neighborhood. And the day after that, I went for a longer walk and some jogging as well. And so I was really surprised to lead up to exactly a week from my surgery, I went back to my first Zumba class. And I was just feeling so great that I went full out, and it was amazing. I just felt so good. And just realizing that I didn't know what normal felt like and what I was dealing with, to have all this extra energy and just feeling so good only a week after my surgery. Within a couple days, I was back to work, and my recovery has been quick and it's been great. And also now with our follow-up, Wes and I are able to start moving on with where we want to go and starting a family. Going back to how I was raised, I'm not one to stress and worry, but we put our faith in a great doctor and amazing hospital, and we are thankful that we've been given the hope to start a family.